So this MSc is designed for the students to learn through experiential learning process, where they go through a program of need discovery and creation of new solutions to solve those problems, and they're going to learn entrepreneurship skills at the end of the program. And we want them to create a health technology startup or company at the end of the program, going through the process where they have identified right clinical needs and created a right solution to solve those problems.
We designed it to be a team-based approach to identifying unmet medical needs, inventing solutions to those medical needs, and looking for ways of implementing them so they actually benefit society.
What we've done with this course is quite unique. We've broken it into 3 key parts, and the first part is around needs finding. So building the evidence behind which needs are actually worth solving out there.
What really excites me about this program is the way that it holds the participants in the problem space and what they call the sort of needs analysis, and really works through that so that we get into a deep understanding of what we're trying to solve.
And then what we're going to do is then help them to prioritize those and then create the right solutions.
And then it sort of switches gear and goes into prototyping and really works through that failing to learn sort of approach, which allows the students to really move through from a very basic idea concept to something that is actually ready for testing.
And then in the latter part, we're going to build the business case to really justify why this is worth solving and why this is worth bringing to market, whether it's for societal benefit or commercial benefits.
The value of the course is mainly around learning how to be an innovator. And so bringing together the medical, the engineering, the business in a way that not only teaches how to innovate, how to be entrepreneurial, but also provides the students and the teams with actual products that they could potentially take through to market.
Now, as an innovator myself, I've actually been down that pathway, but it was never anything like this in my case. So I kind of got there through serendipity. I made lots of mistakes on the way. And this course was very much about designing something that I would have loved to have done myself if I'd have had that opportunity.
For the last 30 years, I've been doing this for a living. So working with companies, multinationals, globally in developing new services and products. So part of what I'm doing on this program is sharing practical experiences of what works and what doesn't work.
So a lot of the skills they'll develop will be transferable. So for example, in the early stage of the program, they'll have to have a lot of conversations with different stakeholders. These could be clinicians, they could be patients, they could be from industry backgrounds, and a lot of that will be about teasing out of these people the experience they've had, what works well, what's not working so well, in order to really understand what sorts of challenges are people facing and how do we find solutions to those challenges. But we're also broadening students' experience. We're going to give them exposure to things like regulation and understanding the regulatory environment, how to navigate that, as well as enabling them to develop key business skills. So a key part of the program is creating an environment in which these student teams can naturally form their own company, but also it gives them the opportunity to think about how they could get involved with other organisations, maybe early stage companies, maybe more established companies, and the MSc will give them a great foundation to do that.
When we walk them through the process, you can apply it to any sector. It could be into software products, financial services, into consumer and into retail goods. So the process is applicable to any sector. This course, we focus on MedTech because of the ecosystem, particularly around the University of Birmingham, is fantastic, as well as there's a lot of interest and investment interest in the whole MedTech area.
What we're aiming to do is provide the students with the tools and the knowledge and the confidence to apply the needs-led innovation process. So the ability to identify opportunities in the marketplace, specifically for the MedTech sector, but really it could be applied to any sector, and then being able to choose the best opportunities to pursue and develop solutions for.
We welcome students from a variety of backgrounds, and we pair them up so they have complementary expertise, which means that when they're going out into the hospital environment, finding unmet medical needs, they're seeing those needs from different perspectives. That enables them to think clearly about the relative strengths of each of those unmet needs. Then when it comes to working on solutions to those problems, again, coming from these different backgrounds gives unique perspectives that can help really hone the solution and ensure that you end up with one that's really fit for purpose.
We're looking for all types of students, different backgrounds, different skill sets. So whether it's marketing, engineering, science, design,
biomedical sciences, health sciences.
Could be from a business background, could even be clinical.
All students are applicable to this program because they all bring diverse experience.
The sorts of students that really benefit from this are those who are very much curiosity driven.
For people who have entrepreneurial mindset, people who are natural thinkers.
That innovator who wants to make a difference, who wants to make things better, significantly better, that's what we're targeting.
We have a unique ecosystem here that combines academia, healthcare and industry in a really interesting way. So the university site is a single site campus. It's really large and has engineering, physical sciences, medicine, computer science, business, all co-located together. We're right next door to one of the largest single-site hospitals in Europe, the Queen Elizabeth, and we're also shortly to open phase 1 of the Birmingham Health Innovation campus, which is a really exciting development that will bring together business, healthcare and academia in an interesting way that's designed to accelerate the translation of fundamental research into usable tools and technologies in healthcare. So I think it's a really exciting time to join us here in Birmingham.
So I started this course with the hope of improving my ability to think outside the box, to improve my creative abilities. It was inspired very much by my time in the MedTech industry. So I'd like to become an innovator. And yeah, I think this course pretty much suits my ambitions.
So Birmingham is truly multicultural city. So you have kind of mixed population. You have people from different backgrounds coming from different regions of the world. They bring culture, they bring all that diversity into the region. I would say Birmingham is the best city to live in UK.
The best thing about Birmingham University is the location. I did my undergrad here and I loved it. The staff and the professors here are just amazing. They're really helpful and I've had a really good experience with them so far. So I really wanted that ongoing support during my MSc as well.
I think the University of Birmingham has a strong innovation focus and a strong desire to work across faculties, to bring disciplines together in a way that can really achieve more than if the disciplines work in silos.
We're not just focused on training people in a very specific way of thinking, but rather giving them skills and opportunities to actually forge their own path and to think really deeply about problems that really motivate them. I think it's a really exciting time to join us here in Birmingham.